Direct from Austin, coast to coast, and in your face. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
It is Tuesday, the 8th day of September 2009. We're now into hour number 2. We just began simulcasting the radio show live on the web at Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.com, from PrisonPlanet.tv. 20 minutes with the president, written by Charlie Sheen, written in the context of a meeting he would like to have with the president and the proof and the evidence that we have a cover-up taking place surrounding the tragic attacks of 9/11. We're coming up on the 8th anniversary of those tragic attacks here in just a few days. 9/11 has been used as the pretext to set up Homeland Security, to launch wars in Afghanistan, Iran, now going into Pakistan. It has been used to put the body scanners that scan your naked body in the airports. It's been used to put out the DHS reports now saying right-wingers, gun owners, libertarians, Ron Paul supporters are terrorists, and the MIAC and DHS reports that we broke when police and others gave us those documents, including a federal marshal. They said it was for foreigners, supposed terrorists, and then now they admit it's for us, the American people. All of this has been done on the back of 9/11. And Obama promised to end the wars. He promised to stop the torture and secret arrest and indefinite detention. He's expanding all of that. And in his letter to the president, Charlie Sheen, in 20 minutes with the president, lays all that out, and it has a bibliography that links to the Washington Post, the Associated Press, to videos, to audio of 6 of the 10 members. It's hard to label their dissension as infighting or as a conspiracy theory when 6 of the 10 members are statements of fact. And you look at what the different members of the commission said. The statements from Commission Co-Chairman Thomas Keenan, Lee Hamilton, Commissioners Bob Kerrey, Timothy Romer, John Lehman, as well as statements from Commissioner Max Cleland, an ex-senator from Georgia, who resigned, stating, "It's a national scandal. This investigation is now compromised. One of these days, we will have to get the full story because the 9/11 issue is so important to America. But the White House wants to cover it up." 6 of the 10 saying this, and 2 of the 5 lawyers, the council members, saying they wanted to refer it to the Justice Department for criminal cover-up by the White House and the Pentagon, deliberately lying and covering up. These are quotes. He also described President Bush's desire to delay the process as not to damage the 2004 election bid. They suspected deception to the point where they considered referring the matter to the Justice Department for criminal investigation. Mr. President, this information alone is unequivocal grounds for a new investigation. We're going to go over these quotes coming up in the next hour by the commission members. That is only a small part of what's covered in 20 minutes with the president. And we have this article up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Charlie Sheen requests meeting with Obama over 9/11 cover-up. And he's asking activists to go out to the town halls and the tea parties. Already one of the largest contingents at Ron Paul events, tea parties, are 9/11 truthers. He's asking We Are Change and 9/11 Truth to go to more events, to go to these town halls. He's asking the press corps to ask President Obama if he's going to investigate, as 6 of the 10 members said needed to be done. 6 of the 10 members called for an investigation, saying it was all a fraud, a cover-up, a criminal cover-up. These are quotes. This has to be responded to. He's asking Hollywood people, business people, prominent people, everybody to come out on your blogs, your websites, to the media, and speak out against this. He's also asking for President Barack Obama to meet with him and to look at the facts. In this fictional meeting he wrote up with the president as a way to frame the information and present it, he hands the president several folders of evidence. There's links in the 20 bullet points, in the 20 minutes with the president, that give you a 20/20 bird's eye view of what really happened. So the public themselves, in the 20 minutes with the president, is being briefed as if they were the president, being given the research, the material. The most focused, the most research, damning evidence of 9/11 being an inside job. Now, again, Charlie Sheen is going to be live with us tomorrow, live on Friday. We have a taped interview, audio interview. We're going to be hearing some clips of today and tomorrow as well. We have a video interview we're doing that's going to be up Thursday. where things get ratcheted up. This is a call to action, a peaceful revolution of information. The COINTELPRO is going to go crazy. The establishment's going to attack this. The neocons, the George Soros crowd, the controlled left, the controlled right, and the establishment will try to attack through the Patriot, Liberty, 9/11 Truth ranks, using COINTELPRO, using agents of influence, using jealousy. Doesn't matter. You just move forward. Get this out. Charlie Sheen requests meeting with President Obama over 9/11 cover-up. Actor demands investigation be reopened after majority of 9/11 Commission members say government lied about official story. And yes, we've had some media call here to the office, some TV and radio and print, saying, is Charlie Sheen really write this letter? Is he really asking for the meeting? Yes. Remember, Charlie Sheen came on this show. Maybe we should re-air that today later. Came on this radio show in 2006 twice. He went to our public 9/11 Truth event with over 1,200 people in Los Angeles at the Sheraton in downtown L.A. And yes, he's going to be live on this show several times this week, and there's going to be a videotaped interview with Charlie Sheen. But we didn't want to have all that come out today because we want the main focus to be on the 20 minutes with the president, because he knows the media is going to try to go in and dissect what he says in a live interview, twist it, distort it. So he wants it to be on the 20 minutes because that has the evidence and the documentation. And it's put in the context of the discussion and debate he'd like to have with the president so it would go viral. Let's go ahead now and just play a 1.5-minute clip. More's coming up with Charlie Sheen, where I interviewed him at his home. Here it is.
Charlie, it's great to be here with you. Appreciate you doing this interview.
Likewise, Alex. Thank you.
Why, after 3 years of silence concerning 9/11, are you now speaking up? And why have you written this public letter that you've now published?
Well, Alex, I wrote this letter for two reasons. Firstly, I wanted to create a public document specifically rooted in fact. If anybody dares question that, I would encourage those people to scrutinize it, to research it. The truth is unchanging, Alex, as we both know. The only aspect of this piece that had to be manufactured were the president's words. Everything else will withstand the critical assault I'm more than prepared to endure. And secondly, this is our first new president since 9/11, and consequently his first 9/11 anniversary in office. Enough stonewalling, enough media manipulation, enough media mantra speak. The families deserve better, Alex. America deserves better. I mean, come on. Come on, people. The 9/11 Commission report is a blatant work of manipulation, secrecy, and fiction. Come on, the time is now. Demand the truth. I personally cannot stand idly by any longer and pretend like a new investigation is just going to fall out of the heavens right into our Congress. We have to take action. We have to stand as one. We must insist that our new president deliver on his promises.
All right, and that is from a 20-plus minute interview. Again, taped interviews, video interviews, live interviews, all coming up this week, more coming up later. That is actor, director, family man, freedom lover, Charlie Sheen. And I will give you, again, the same quote that I quoted live on CNN with A.J. Hammer back in 2006, the Mark Twain quote. In the beginning, a patriot is a scarce man, hated and feared and scorned. But in time, when his cause succeeds, the timid join him, because then it costs nothing to be a patriot. Charlie Sheen, we salute your courage. We salute what you've done. And we salute everybody out there that is taking 20 minutes with the president. And the other article, Charlie Sheen requests meeting with Obama over 9/11 cover-up, and getting it out to everybody right now. This is so essential. If you missed part of that or just tuned in, coming up later, in fact, we'll do it right at the bottom of the hour, I will re-air that. And we'll also take that snippet where I just introduced it and played it and post it up on the Alex Jones channel on YouTube, and also in higher quality for folks that were watching live at prisonplanet.tv. And this will all be archived up on the site today. I want to get into the statements by 6 of the 10 9/11 Commission members saying it was a cover-up and a lie and a fraud. I want to get into 2 of the 5 counsels, the lawyers, saying it was all a fraud and a lie and they knew it was a criminal cover-up. And I want to go over the 20 minutes with the president coming up today as well. Then we're going to open the phones up. But they're not open right now. They're not open yet. So that is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. This is just amazing, though, to be part of this and to be here seeing this happening. Because if other prominent people and just the general public learn that they can put posters up on street corners, they can call into talk radio, they can go to town halls, that they can go to events, it will bring the system to its knees. What have I always said? People say, what are solutions? I say local control. We have 30-plus states moving or who've already passed resolutions against federal incursions violating the 10th Amendment.